So hi, sorry. Welcome to another edition of Mo's Superfun Local Show. I am here in the studio with
My Legacy, My Ghost.
So yeah, these guys in My Legacy, My Ghost, they're pretty nice guys actually. I think.
Thanks.
Oh no, you're welcome. I first heard about you from Justin Blecka from Coyotes.
Okay.
He had some really, really nice things to say about you. And then I saw you when they played the same round for Road to Point Fest as you.
Right.
And I didn't really get to talk to you much that night, but you played an acoustic show after that, and I met you then. So, and I've seen you play a couple times since then. You guys are really good.
Thanks.
We always appreciate that for sure.
Yeah, why don't you tell me a little bit about, first introduce yourselves. Who are you? What do you do?
Well, I'm Nathan. I play guitar badly.
I'm Drake. I also play guitar.
And I'm Vox, and I sing.
You're a Fox and you sing. Okay, well, and you're from Illinois area, correct?
Yeah. We're pretty much from Belleville area, O'Fallon, that kind of whole.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to get I'm not used to being plugged into this headphone jack. Let's see. Well, how'd your band come to be?
It's kind of an interesting story because about it's gonna be like 6 years ago now. There used to be this little local show in Mascoutah, out in the middle of corn country, called the M-Town Showdown, and way back when, 4 of the 5 members of this band all were playing at that little mini town festival, all in different bands, kind of knowing maybe a little bit about who each other were. But Nate and I had played with another band before, and I had started recording in a band that Fox was actually playing drums in. And we started doing kind of vocal harmonies and overdubs and backgrounds, and he sang some of the backgrounds, and I was like, dude, you're a better singer than your lead singer. Why aren't you singing? So when Nate and I first started talking about, hey, we should, get another band together, I was like, hey, well, I got a guy that I can hog tie and is singing for us. So we kind of recruited him, and it's pretty much been fun nonstop.
I heard a story about a mosh pit.
Yeah, okay, the story behind that.
Oh, here we go.
So, then that band Drake was talking about was it was me, Drake, and Eric, our drummer. So we were playing this at the Mad Magician, rest in peace, and it was like a battle to play Mayhem. And the song we were playing was Limp Bizkit's Break Stuff. Yeah.
Which was ironic.
Yeah, very. And so we were playing that, and naturally, because it's Limp Bizkit, it's one of their big songs, the crowd was going pretty wild.
Right.
There was this mosh pit and everything. And then about halfway through the song, we all just kind of look off to the side of the stage, and then there's just this kid on the ground. And it was like, oh my God, this kid got hurt while we were playing. This is terrible. So they bring him back and put ice on it. Turns out he got a contusion. And that's how we met Fox.
And I do want to explain, he's not, you're not a little dude, but you're a little dude. I
can openly say I am a pretty small dude. Most people would look at me and be like, yeah, you're pretty tiny.
You're not the type you shouldn't really be in a mosh pit to begin with, in my opinion.
I do it anyway.
Well, everybody does, or at least when you're young. But yeah, no, I'm excited to have you again. I've been fangirling over you guys for a while now.
Aw,
so,
thanks.
and I know you haven't played a show for a little while. I know you got one coming up. We'll talk about that here in a minute. But before we do that, do you guys want to play an acoustic song for me real quick? And
Yeah.
Are you ready? Or
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah, let's do it.
okay, all right. So I think they're going to play Invisible, correct?
That sounds
this
right
is
to me.
My Legacy, My Ghost, live from the Millennium Student Center at UMSL on Mo's Superfun Local Show with Invisible. Go ahead and go.
Sudden
That was so good. I always say that, but and it's always true. I don't lie on air. But we're gonna have to break here in a second. I know we were just talking about you guys have a show coming up. One of the bands that's playing that show was in here last week, and I want to say thank you to Ben, who's here again, real quick, because last week when I was in New York, he came in and did the talking part, filling in. This week he's here to do the teching part because my tech's not here. But the Scamps, who are playing that show, were in here last week, so I guess I'll go ahead and start playing with play one of their songs. They just dropped this album, so this is Voodoo Love with the Scamps, and we will be back in a minute.